Good evening. Good evening, and welcome to tonight's school board meeting, Thursday, January 29th, 2026. Can we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can we start with call for the order? Roll call.
Ms. Alcar.
Here.
Ms. D'Angelo Steele.
Here.
Dr. Dillon.
Here.
Ms. Liskini.
Here.
Ms. Peterson.
Here. It is now recommended an adoption for our agenda tonight. Can I please get a motion for the adoption of the board agenda for tonight?
So moved, Liskini.
Can I get a second?
Second, Dillon.
Any questions for this agenda? Hearing none, roll call.
Ms. Liskini.
Yes.
Dr. Dillon.
Yes.
Mrs. Alcar.
Yes.
Ms. D'Angelo Steele.
Yes.
Mrs. Peterson.
Yes. We're now going to do adoption and approval of the meeting minutes for our last meeting on January 5th. Can I please get a motion for the approval of meeting minutes for January 5th?
So moved, Alkire.
Can I get a second?
Second, D'Angelo Steele.
Any discussion on the meeting minutes from the previous meeting? Hearing none, roll call.
Mrs. Alcar.
Yes.
Mrs. D'Angelo Steele.
Yes.
Dr. Dillon.
Yes.
Ms. Liskini.
Yes.
Mrs. Peterson.
Yes. We're going to now move forward with presentation. You come on a good night. I told Mr. Winter, I think only a select few of our administrators get a good audience. Welcome. I told him catch all the sides. He got all good sides. School spotlight is for Finland Middle School, and I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Winter.
All right. Well, good evening, President Peterson, Vice President Liskini, members of the board, Mr. Banks, and Mr. Garside. Thank you, first of all, so much for allowing me to speak to you tonight about one of the most special places in our district, and that is Finland Middle School. I've had the privilege of serving as the principal of Finland Middle School. This is my 5th year, and I am just so grateful to work on behalf of the students, families, and staff of our amazing school. One of the things that I'm most proud of over my 4.5 years is the way that we've been able as a team to move our kids forward and grow our kids. A big highlight of our report card last year is the outstanding value added growth number. That 18.03 number you see up on the board is the 40th best value added score out of over 3,000 schools in the state of Ohio. That number shows just how extremely committed the FMS staff is to getting the absolute best instructional practices in front of our kids. They take time to constantly refine what we're doing. If you come to a Finland Middle School staff meeting, you'll just see a group of people working on what they do, and they work extremely hard at it. And they do it to fit the needs of our kids. They put in the extra effort to individualize instruction, and that's what it takes to get a number like that, and I'm very proud of all their hard work. We're also very proud of our gap closing. We exceeded state expectations for gap closing, and that just shows that regardless of your background, Finland Middle School is a place where you can grow and thrive. So we're very proud about that as well. All right. We also know that the families of Finland Middle School are made up of amazing, supportive people who would do anything to support their children. And we know that bringing in families into the school whenever possible strengthens the bonds of our community and has positive impacts all the way around. So we've got some pictures of some of our events up here. So we try a once a month strategy for parental involvement. We try to host at least one event every month that allows families a chance to come into the school. The examples up here on the screen, we had a brand new family picnic event. We've done holiday stations, Veterans Day, all their sporting events. We had one scheduled for this week. Unfortunately, we were going to get that one rescheduled. So we were going to miss January, but we're going to come back stronger with it. We do a reading celebration, which was this month, Honors Night. And we are also lucky because we have such a feeder pattern that we are able to do a lot of really good transition events. So we'll have our full steam ahead night where 8th grade families will get to talk to Franklin Heights people. And we were able to just walk our kids over from Franklin Woods to come see what their middle school will look like the next year. So we're very proud anytime we're able to get parents involved and get our families in the building. What I'm going to say is there are no words that fully describe the staff of Finland Middle School. They are the hardest working, most committed, most supportive group of people that a principal could ever hope for. Everybody, aides, secretaries, teachers, cooks, custodians, building substitutes, bus drivers, counselors, and care team members pull together every day to make the school a wonderful place for kids, families, and for each other. It is a special group of people, and I consider myself lucky to get the opportunity to learn from them and to lead them. They've made me a better leader, and I want to take this opportunity to thank them. Some of them are here tonight, and thank them for all the work they've done for our school community. Our kids are better because of you guys. One of the ways their commitment shows up, too, is just the extra opportunities that they're able to provide for our kids. So up on the screen, we have a few things of the opportunities we try to provide. The ones on the left, that's our Golden Dustpan Award that goes to the last period class that has the cleanest room at the end of the day, as nominated by our custodians, so they're always proud to win the Golden Dustpan. We've got a few Golden Dustpan recipients here. But it's just a great way to get the kids involved and to get them realizing that we are a community, and it's good to help out Mr. Michael, or it's good to help out Miss McKeever and all those nighttime custodians. So that's been great. We put on a program called Learn More at 4 or Learn More After 4, depending on who you're talking to. They'll call it different names. But it is a program that we use our title dollars for, and it's really all based upon the idea that we need to get our kids involved. And we have a CIP goal every year. We do a survey for the kids, and we try to find that group of kids that say they rarely or never look forward to coming to school, and we do our very best to change that, and that's part of our CIP. So programs like Grit and Wit, which was a team building exercise, or Learn More After 4 groups, and even some of our most fun classes like Med Detectives, those are all things we do to get kids involved, and our teachers do it extremely well. So that's really all I have for you guys. I would, again, just like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak about Finland Middle School. I'd also like to thank the team at DSC, who does so much to support all the great work happening at the middle level. And I'd also like to just take this opportunity to thank Mr. Donahue, Mr. Stutz, Dr. Lordston, Ms. McDaniel, and Mr. Harning, everybody down that Frank Road corridor. They do amazing work, and it's great when we're able to partner with them and really make that community stronger. So again, thank you for having me tonight, and I'll say go Vikings. I guess I'll take any questions you guys have about it.
What I will share before anyone dive a question in, many moons ago in my PTA role in years, I've worked with Finland Middle School and helping that building and the parent group and things like that. And I have been very impressed over the years to see the continued growth. And from those days to now is just amazing and astonishing. So keep up the good work, and it's exciting. It's come a long, long ways. So good work.
Thank you.
I don't have any questions. I'm a little loopy from being in the house with kids for a full week, but I get a little emotional seeing that because that's where I started teaching.
That's where she started.
Sorry. And I just know how much the staff there puts in. I appreciate all of you guys. I love all of you guys. And it's hard showing up every day, but seeing the kids have that growth and do what they do, it makes it worth it. That's why we do what we do, and I appreciate all of you.
Any questions?
I have something.
Yes.
Thank you,
give me a
Mr. Winter.
second.
Wanted you to get through your tears. First and foremost, thank you for all that you do and for your team. You guys are amazing and you do amazing work at Finland. So thank you for that. Thank you for coming to share. We appreciate that. I'm wondering two things, if you can touch on, I know that you offer tutoring, after school tutoring, and I'm wondering if you could touch on that a little bit. And then I'm wondering if you could share a little bit about, you've touched on it a little bit about bringing families in and working with families and how that feeder pattern is beneficial. And I just think that maybe we can talk about that, not here tonight, but in the future. It kind of sparks something where we can kind of talk about that in other areas of our district. And I'm just wondering if you could touch on that a little bit.
Yeah, sure. So first, our tutoring program, we actually run it before school. We found that to be a little bit more, just with the times of the day, more beneficial for our parents. We've got a few, it's called, again, the name's in dispute. It's referred to as hustle in before the bussin' in, or hustle in before the bussin'. And it can be hard to get kids to come in for tutoring. But one thing that we found is that we always have to make it meaningful for our kids. And so one of the things we do now is we open up 45 minutes before the building opens, before we normally open the door. And we have kids, we give them a goal sheet, they sit down, they have a very specific plan for their first 25 minutes. And the deal with them is, if you give us 25 minutes worth of academic work, we'll let you come over and have time in the gym. And so what that's done, I don't know what our numbers, I'd have to look, but I mean, we'll have 15, 20 kids sometimes in there doing school before school. And so just finding that balance of getting the kids something they need while also teaching them, about putting in some extra effort has been really awesome. So we found really big success with that program. And then as far as the benefits that come with the feeder, the math is what it is. When you have 4 high schools and a career academy and you got 5 middle schools, there's always going to be some sort of overlap or splitting of the pie. We are just lucky because we do have that ability that our catchments are so identical, when it comes to Franklin Woods, Finland Middle School, and Franklin Heights. So I think it's all about just leveraging your partnerships with whomever your feeders are. I previously worked at Holt Crossing, and what I'll tell you is we gathered from more individual elementary schools than anyone else, just because of the way the catchments fell. And I think we have really talented people in this district, and I think that even if the boundaries don't line up, we have enough committed people who are going to have some really good ideas who can make transitions and things like that work wherever it is. So I think it's important to leverage it when you can, but even if you can't always do that, I think it's really important to have those opportunities, even if it's hey, you might not be coming to, Holt Crossing, right, but hey, we're going to teach you about what it means to be at any intermediate school, because we have so many things in common. So we've got amazing leaders at all the different levels, and they're already doing great stuff like 4th grade transitions and trips. We're just lucky because they can walk over and we don't have to arrange a bus. So it's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you again.
Thank you. Okay, moving along. Any board reports? Okay, seeing none, we're going to move to items for action. We're going to do fiscal and operation with Dr. Dillon.
Thank you, Madam President. The first is a resolution of necessity for Southwest Public Libraries. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the resolution of necessity for Southwest Public Libraries 1 mil operating levy as presented. A little bit of background on this. The Southwest Public Library reached out to our treasurer to discuss the library's intent to place a 1 mil operating levy on the March 5th, 2026 election. School district is the Southwest Public Library's taxing authority. Therefore, any levy request must be approved by the school district. Their first levy at a 1 mil operating levy was passed in November of 2010. The district's approval of this resolution does not necessarily mean that it supports the levy. It is merely approving the ability for the Southwestern Public Libraries to proceed placing the initiative on the ballot. The second are mediation agreements. It is recommended that the Board of Education approve the mediation agreement with the Educational Academy for Boys and Girls as presented, CX1. The district has agreed through mediation this method in which students attending the Educational Academy for Boys and Girls will be transported. Finally, it is recommended that the Board of Education, different board, approve the list of students deemed impractical to transport for the 2025-2026 school year as presented, CX2. There is some confidential student information there that you will not get to see. According to Section 3227.01 of the Ohio Revised Code, the average cost of transportation per child in the state of Ohio for the 2025-2026 school year will be determined by the State Department of Education and Workforce. Little background here. Each year, the district must evaluate routes for the upcoming school year to determine if the district can provide transportation in a reasonable manner. In some cases, the district will find it impractical to do so. The state of Ohio sets the standard on which it determines as, quote, impractical, and also sets the rate at which the parents will be reimbursed for providing transportation for their students. The rate for the 2025-2026 school year as calculated by the state of Ohio is $607.15. None of the students in the attached list attend our buildings. All of them attend either a private parochial school or a community school. We do provide transportation to private and parochial schools if it is deemed to be efficient. In these cases, it has been determined that it is impractical to transport and therefore payment in lieu of transportation will be provided. Madam President, after reviewing these items, I would like to move them for approval.
Can I get a second?
Second, Liskini.
Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Dr. Dillon,
Yes.
Ms. Liskini,
Yes.
Mrs. Alcar,
Yes.
Ms. D'Angelo Steele,
Yes.
Mrs. Peterson.
Yes. Moving along, we're going to move to items for action under student, school, and community with Chelsea Alkire.
Thank you, President Peterson. This evening under Students, School, and Community, we have 4 action items. Item 1, the Central Crossing High School softball team has the opportunity to travel to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee from March 27th to April 1st, 2026. Students will miss 0 days of school. Approximately 14 students will be accompanied with 3 adult chaperones. Transportation will be provided via parent transport and hotel accommodations in a local hotel, and trip expenses will be paid by softball team fundraisers. Item 2, Westland High School AFJROTC to travel to Cleveland, Ohio. The Westland High School AFJROTC has the opportunity to travel to Cleveland, Ohio, June 2nd through 4th, 2026. Students will miss 0 days of school. Approximately 28 students will be accompanied by 3 adult chaperones. They will be transported via a Southwestern City Schools bus, and hotel accommodations will be made at a local hotel. Trip expenses will be paid by students and parents, boosters, and/or AFJROTC funds. Item 3 is Franklin Heights High School Color Guard to travel to Indianapolis, Indiana. The trip is planned for February 28th, 2026. Students will miss 0 days of school. Approximately 26 students will be accompanied by 1 adult chaperone. Transportation will be via a Southwestern City Schools bus, and hotel accommodations will not be necessary. The trip expenses will be paid by boosters and/or NJROTC funds. And finally, item 4 is Westland High School Athletics to travel to Farrell, Pennsylvania. The trip is for Westland High School boys basketball team. It's planned for February 7th, 2026, and the students will miss 0 days of school. Approximately 19 students will be accompanied by 16 adult chaperones. Transportation will be provided from parents, and no hotel accommodations will be needed, and the trip expenses will be paid by the students and parents. After reviewing these 4 items, I move them for approval.
Can I get a second?
Second, D'Angelo Steele.
Any discussion on those activities, events? Hearing none, I'm gonna do roll call.
Ms. Alcar,
Yes.
Ms. D'Angelo Steele,
Yes.
Dr. Dillon,
Yes.
Ms. Liskini,
Yes.
Mrs. Peterson.
Yes. Before we move to the next item on the agenda, I just want to make everyone aware, the board docs website crashed statewide. So that is why you're now seeing the screen. So just know that it's not up, and that is why the agenda is rolling, okay?
It's back up now.
It's back up?
Yeah, I have it up. It went off for a hot minute. I came back.
Okay, they shall try. Let's see,
Be
they'll
back.
see
I
what
got
they
in.
get. Wi-Fi act up. Just keep following along
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah.
Okay, next area on the agenda. For items for action, we're going to go to certificated employments for Julie Liskini.
Thank you, Madam President. This evening, under Human Resources, we have 2 action items. We have 2 personnel items involving 13 persons. And just know that we will continue to load most of our Human Resources items in the first board meeting of the month, so there's very few at the second meeting. So there are 11 certificated employments, 2 classified employments. And after reviewing these items, I move them for passage.
Can I get a second?
Second, Dillon.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Ms. Liskini,
Yes.
Dr. Dillon,
Yes.
Mrs. Alcar,
Yes.
Mrs. D'Angelo Steele,
Yes.
Mrs. Peterson.
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry, I was writing some quick notes. Am I back at Julie? No, we did those
Nope,
together.
that's
All right. We're at items for discussion. I do have an item to bring forward. Due to us having to do the reschedule due to inclement weather from Monday, the 26th, which was our original date for the visioning board meeting, I still really would like for us to try to see if we can have the OSBA presenter / trainer that was going to come for the first portion of that meeting. The dates that we have set for the reschedule of our visioning meeting session, the presenter is not available, but there is other dates available for this to still take place if we are interested. It may mean we are meeting on a different day. This meeting should take no more than maybe an hour, hour and a half. So we can elect to decide to do it right after work. If people's schedule decide the afternoon is good, we can do that. But I wanted to throw out the dates so you could see what could work. So the available dates we could potentially do. I know you would hate coming in on a Saturday, but I'm throwing it out there because the presenter is available. There is the option for Saturday, February 7th. Again, we could pick whatever time we want to cross-check with them. Tuesday, February 10th is a date that is available. We can also do that after work if needed. February 24th is a Tuesday. This is also will take place technically the Tuesday, which would be like after our board meeting. I just want to point that out since the board meeting is on the 23rd. I do also know that it is Council of PTA's night. They always have their events on the 4th Tuesday of the month. So again, if we select that date, we can always meet earlier than the Council of PTA so that we're done in time, if not to collide with them, for anyone that needs to attend that. February 28th is also available, and that is a Saturday. Okay. If you have any thoughts on it that you would like to share now, you may.
February the 7th is my son's birthday party.
Well,
So I'm
you
okay
got-
with any other day.
You birthday party out. Gotta be there.
The 28th, I'll be traveling.
You'll be traveling. That is out. You're
What day
done.
what day was the birthday party?
February
Saturday
7th.
the 7th.
Saturday the 7th. Kelly's traveling on the 28th. So we have
And there's no chance of getting them to come before a
The-
board meeting?
no.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like on
The 23rd.
We moved the 23rd to the 24th.
right. The only other way to do it is if we moved the board meeting on the 23rd to the 24th.
And then it's meeting at the same time as the PTA.
Correct. Or go early.
The 10th
But-
works for me, if it works for.
10th is hard for me,
Okay.
but I mean, if we're meeting at, I don't know. Some things got rearranged because of this week, so the awards are now at a different time. So,
It happens. It
yeah.
happens.
So, but what? Yeah, that's hard. You said it'd be like an hour, hour and a half.
Mhm.
Our Tuesdays are tough though. Our Tuesdays.
I can do Saturday if it's just not when the birthday party is.
No.
I can come after.
No, you're fine.
We'll try to avoid if we can.
Do things at 6.
Devices. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with either Tuesday.
Yeah.
Anytime.
We can do evening if that works too. If it's like, is it during the day? If that's
Yeah.
Does the 24th work? It's just the PTA thing on the 24th.
yeah, but we can meet before PTA, council of PTA.
What time do they meet?
Usually in
six.
the evening,
Six.
6.
6 o'clock. Yeah, they're at the DSC that day.
Mm-hmm.
So we meet here.
Yes, depending on,
Would that be okay? Like,
but with the plan, we have the space, so we can do here.
yeah.
So we
24th.
don't collide.
Yeah. If we can do the 24th works best. If we're going to pick
Yeah.
a best. If you want me to rate them in order. The
Rank them in
21st
order
yeah,
for me.
21st is number 1.
Okay.
7th is number
great.
2.
Okay.
20th is number 3. But yeah,
I can work with it. I'll work. Listen, I'll take what I can get. Okay, so we're saying the 24th, Tuesday the 24th. What time? You want a 5? You got to go before 6.
oh, we do. 5.
So what?
Five's
5?
probably
We
the
can do
earliest.
4. We
5
can do
can-
4:30.
5's conveniently the earliest for me.
5.
That's fine.
5 is fine.
5. Boom. We got one. Tuesday the 24th at 5. Woo, 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 woo. Look at there.
At here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You got it all done. You figured.
Listen, we took one rescheduled meeting for Monday and had to split it down in three different parts. So we're all a part of the snow apocalypse for this week. Okay, Tuesday the 24th at 5 o'clock.
And
Plan to
then-
be here at the Career Academy.
Right. And then
If something changes, we will
Right.
keep you
give
posted.
a heads up if
Yep.
more snow shows up. The just to
You're
confirm, the 9th hasn't been changed in the district calendar yet. For the, are we still having our 2:30 meeting on the 9th? Does it still start at 2:30?
Yes, as of right now, we left it as 2:30
Okay.
because our hopes was that on the 26th we would have been meeting and talked out and
Right.
deciding if we felt like we needed to go that early.
Okay,
so
so
now
then-
that we're having our visiting session on Monday
Monday.
to 2nd, on the 2nd we'll be able to say, do we still need to start at 2:30?
Okay.
And then if we see we can adjust that, we can figure that out. So
Awesome. Thank
so
you.
we'll leave it at 2:30 and make our pinpoint down our time at 2:02
Awesome.
date. Everyone's good with that?
Yep.
Yes.
Is there any other items for discussion?
I have 2 shout outs
Yes.
that I want to give if I can. I want to just give the first shout out, the 2026 GCHS Baseball First Pitch Dinner is going to be held next week on February 7th from 6 to 11 p.m. All proceeds benefit the Grove City Baseball Program. So if you're interested in that, attending that, you can go to their website, gchsbaseball.org, and purchase your tickets to go to that event. It's a wonderful event they do each year, a great fundraiser. And the second thing I wanted to say was I wanted to give a thank you to our Grove City resource officer, officers who spent some of their snow days this week helping deliver Meals on Wheels with Life Care Alliance. So we appreciate those resource officers so much, and they do great work for the community. So that's it.
Any other items? Okay, hearing none, I'm gonna keep moving. Now, we will adjourn to go to executive session. It is recommended that the Board of Education adjourn to executive session according to Policy 0166 to prepare for conduct or review, negotiating or bargaining sessions with public employees, and to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee, security arrangements and emergency response protocols for the school system, and matters required to be kept confidential by federal law or regulations or state statutes. Can I get a motion?
So moved, Dillon.
Can I get a second?
Second, Liskini.
Any questions? Roll call.
Dr. Dillon,
Yes.
Ms. Liskini,
Yes.
Mrs. Alcar,
Yes.
Mrs. D'Angelo Steele,
Yes.
Mrs. Peterson.
Yes. All right. Following our executive session, we do not plan on attending to have any additional items for action. Again, you're more than welcome to hang out, but we will not be having any additional items to present forward, just to make you aware, so that way you're not just hanging out. Okay?